Hold on a second. I have to put the card in for that in. Ta-da! And I'd like to welcome you guys back to East Memoire, the Oath in Felghana, where we are going inside Valestine Castle. And I keep forgetting that Y and A aren't exactly interchangeable. They weren't really kidding about the death traps. Oh, and I'm getting good chunks of ores to begin with. That ain't bad, but alright. Now I just gotta find some more equipment upgrades. Anything here? No. Uh-oh. Not ideal. Yeah, okay, I thought this was the staircase where there's something underneath. And I'll find out when I see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna need that. Yeah, the third topaz I don't get for quite a while. I'm gonna need that, but it's not here. Oops.
Don't move! Don't move!
And that's why no fall mode is a thing. What? Okay.
From before. The man with the red hair.
You are Master Adol, no? You seem unaffected by the dark mist. Fortunately enough for us. But that begs the question, why have you come here?
Adol briefly explained the situation at hand to the Countess.
I see. So Chester spoke the truth. He locked us in here for our safety and told me much the same story. He said that my husband had slaughtered the people of the island to further his own ambitions. If that is indeed the truth, I would agree. It is entirely unforgivable. As his wife, I share the burden of that sin, and I am prepared to answer for it. My children do not. They are innocent souls, untainted by this despicable act. The staff as well. I believe that Sir Stoddard's actions are unjustifiable, even under such uniquely unpleasant circumstances. I do what I can to make amends for my husband's actions. I'll see to it that he answers for them at the least. But I can do nothing from this room, and I dare not leave it with the castle in such a state. Please, Master Adol, will you put a stop to this, before it grows any worse than it already is? Time has weighed heavily on my husband ever since he was sent to this land. I came from Rome to wed him. This castle was his gift to me, a show of his influence, an effort to impress. Several years ago, I consented upon the addition of a clock tower, a rare fixture even in Rome, much less here. The mist came from that clock tower. If my consent contributed to the horrors these innocent people now face, then I am just as guilty as he.
Chester had such an angry look on his face, like a demon. What happened to him? Did somebody hurt him? You said he has a grudge against Father, and he wants revenge. What does that mean? I don't know those words. What's a grudge? What's revenge? And why does he want it?
Let me get this straight. So, I guess she married after... Oh.
Do you see what Chester did to me? He locked me up in here like I was a misbehaving cat. That's no way to treat a lady. He should be ashamed of himself. So I thought if I'm a cat, then I'm going to act like one, and I clawed at him as he left. Mother pulled me away, but before she did, I managed to knock something out of his pocket. Maybe you know what it is.
Alright, let me find the next save crystal. I gotta upgrade this sheet of armor. And...
Now fall! Don't move! Now fall!
downward thrust. Downward entrance from here. Yes, there is. That's where I came in from.
Don't move! Don't Now fall! Now fall! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move!
I should not be coming in this way. Let me check out what's over here.
Don't move!
The one time I do wish there was D-pad support. money.
Adol gave his assurance that the Count's family was alive and well.
Truly? They're alive and well? Oh, thank God! I was so worried about them. Bless you, kind sir, for putting my mind at ease. In true Felghana tradition, I'd like to reward your good deed with a gift. May it prove useful in your travels. I fear you may need it if you're to go back in, and I assume that's where you're headed. You must do what you must do. I will not try to stop you, but please take care. The castle is wrought with danger.
What do you got for me? This the one? Good to go. This the one? Good to go. Come again.
Who the hell are you? Ow! Well, when all else fails, downward thrust. Ow. Damn it. No. It's too late. Oh, alright. That opened that up. Let me... Other than where I need to go next. Ah. I would have thought there was other treasure chest somewhere around here. And you just put this on. Okay, who thought it was a good idea to install a flame trap in this castle? Is this supposed to be the furnace? Alright, now I just need the
Adol Christian, I can't believe you've come. Tell me, do you know what's happening?
Adol explained everything that had occurred and informed the bishop that he had come in search of Eleanor.
I see. So Eleanor's here as well. It pains me to say that Chester is the one who locked me in here. He did so immediately after everyone in the castle began to transform. I spoke with him. I inquired as to his objective. And in brief, he actually told me. It seems he intends to use the castle's clock tower to release the energy of the statues. Count Memoire had it built several years ago, and I believe it functions as more than a simple timepiece. Theoretically, it interferes with the vein of spirits that runs beneath Felghana, redirecting its flow. If true, the Count may have used this device to harness the statue's powers from afar, creating monsters. Likely, his true goal was to track their locations, so he could fully unleash their powers for his own deification. But Chester beat him to it, and brought about the dark mist that hangs within these halls. It twists the minds of the people it touches, transforming them, changing them into bloodthirsty beasts. And sadly, those affected by this mist are lost to us forever. Its changes cannot be undone. Adol, please, you must stop Chester. His desire for revenge may be justified, inasmuch as it can be. But in seeking this revenge, he has sinned most deeply.
I do so hate this boss.
What do you got for me? This the one? Good to go. Good to go. Come again.
Release the hounds.
Now fall! Now fall! Don't move! Don't move! Now fall!
Ow, that hurt. That's right, Brian. Looks like you're going to doggy hell. Alright, I got everything I need. What's the fastest way back to, Ow. Stop it. How dare you? Ow. That back. That back. Oh, great. Hang on. Let me play the TurboGrafx 16 version. Now stop that! Ah! Jeez, thanks for ruining the fun. I think we should be in pole position right now. Unless I want to try to stretch out the hit streak a little bit more. Big chunk of XP I'm still getting from the flowers. I think it's possible through this room or maybe some other room in the game where I could probably reach a hit streak of 1,000, but that's really more of a bragging rights thing than anything else. Because at some point I'm gonna have to admit that keeping this double XP hit bonus is just not gonna be worth it. One more cycle at the track, and then... this was hard mode, then I would have been totally justified in this, stretching this out. Right now, I'm just having it as an excuse to listen to the TurboGrafx 16 version in the background. Okay, that's it. I think these are 2 more story-related items I need. Okay. Let's go back to town. And I'm gonna go that off.
What do you got for me? This the one? Good to go. This the one? Good to go. Come again.
Well, it's not a merman this time. Ow. Okay, that's fine. Well, no need to worry more about the dungeon.
Adol, what are you doing here?
Adol detailed everything that had occurred and returned Eleanor's pendant to her.
Oh. I really don't know how to thank you. I feel like I've done nothing but cause trouble for you ever since you arrived. You came all this way for me, and brought me my dearest possession, no less. Thank you, Adol. Chester finally told me everything. 12 years ago, our home was destroyed by monsters. He plans to get revenge on Count Memoire for it. I understand his feelings, but I don't agree with them. I think he's wrong to do what he's doing. He shouldn't involve innocent people in his own selfish quest for vengeance. It'll make him no better than the Count himself. I tried to tell him that, but he just wouldn't listen to me. I don't think he believes he even can turn back at this point. Not after stabbing Dogi. But if he manages to carry out this whole scheme, then he really won't be able to turn back. So please, Adol, stop him. Stop him from making the biggest mistake of his life.
You're Adol, I assume? Helena told me all about you. I'm Bob, a miner's apprentice from Redmont. Yeah, I'm the guy everybody thinks is dead, apparently. Died when that bridge collapsed, according to Ella. In actuality, I've just been locked up in this dungeon the whole time. Don't even know how long it's been. I was just working like usual, minding my own business, when Chester and a bunch of soldiers came out of nowhere. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I just so happened to overhear them discussing some of Memoire's plans. I knew I was in trouble, so I tried to hide. They found me, arrested me, and locked me in here. I bet Grandma's worried sick.
Did you really beat that huge mechanical beast guarding the prison? You're unbelievable! I got caught by Chester coming out of the clock tower when I was fleeing for dear life from all my zombie coworkers. I tried to get away from him, but I was so exhausted from running and so confused by what was going on. Come to think of it, what was Chester doing in the clock tower to begin with? I don't know if that's where you were planning on going, but if it is, you'll probably need this. Don't you worry about me. I intend to find myself an opening, take it, and get the hell out of here. Can't rush it though, or I'll be caught again. Or killed. I need to plot out the shortest, safest escape route. And until I do, this cell isn't any more dangerous than anywhere else. I'll just stay here and keep an eye on these two.
Don't move!
Huh, where'd he go?
Oh, it's you. The world's going to hell around me, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here to pray for my grandson's soul. So, if you wouldn't mind, please don't disturb me right now.
Adol informed Ida that Bob was actually still alive.
What? Please, tell me you're not just toying with an old woman's emotions. Down in the castle dungeon, cut off from all outside contact. How awful. But he's alive. He's really alive? You're sure? And Elena's with him? That's good. I'm glad there's someone there for him. It's like a weight's been lifted. I just hope they can both make it back to Redmont safely. Oh, Bob.
Alright, time to climb up this. Alright, now...
Don't move!
You're not Robin Hood. Get out of here. I am going to need that. Oh, I do so hate this one. I can live with that.
Now fall!
Ow! That's 2. That's fine. There's nothing of value I miss doing that. Yeah, that ain't ideal. Hold on. Where is it? No. I think I know what that item is. I don't know what these two are supposed to be. Huh. Well, one of them I know, but... Alright, I'm done playing that. Okay, back to this. Okay, that save file's there. This is going to suck.
You're loyal to me? How can you be from Genos Island? I know what I've done, okay? You don't need to do this. Please, just hear me out. I only wanted to use the demon's power to make Felghana into a strong and powerful nation. I was just going to ask the people of the island for their assistance. I never gave any orders to exterminate them. I swear. It was a mistake. I never intended for things to turn out the way they did. It's the God's honest truth. I swear it. Please, believe me. It's not my fault.
How pathetic. Even now, you still seek to worm your way out of all responsibility for what you've done? I don't imagine the men, women, and children you sacrificed are of the same mind on this. All of this. Every last bit of it was caused by your own foolish ambition and greed. You will pay for your crimes against my people. First in blood. And then I've no doubt your immortal soul will follow. I've told you before, you are not to interfere. This is my affair. It does not concern you. If you insist on getting in my way, I'll cut you down, just as I did Dogi.
Don't do this, Jester! Fall Gotcha! Don't move! Take that! No chance! Take that!
Uh-oh.
You've gotten a lot better, but I'll be damned if I'm going to back down now. Damn it!
All that while to climb up some stairs, huh?
Please. I beg you, just spare my life.
Pathetic worm. To think that slime like you orchestrated such inhuman atrocities against my people. But no matter. It's almost time for the final curtain. You're going to die, like the disgusting pig you are. You, just stay right where you are, and watch the story unfold. It'll all be over soon.
Stop this, Chester! Please, you have to stop this.
I know what I have to do, Elena. Our parents were murdered. Our home was burned to the ground. You may not remember any of it, but I'll never forget.
I do remember. I remember our father's voice piercing through the flames, telling everyone to run while he stayed and fought. I remembered the smile on our mother's face as she died, knowing we were safe.
Elena? You?
I remember everything now. It's all just as you said it was. Those years before we came to Redmont, the events of that horrible day, everything.
I wish you wouldn't have. You'd have been better off forgetting it all. But there's no need to worry. I don't intend to involve you in this. This is my struggle, not yours. I would never stain another's hands with blood. Least of all, yours.
Chester, I'm so sorry. You hurt so much all this time, but you kept it all bottled inside to spare my feelings. I never knew. I just never knew. But Chester, this is all for nothing. I don't think it's ever been possible to appease the souls of our people.
What?
They're not here anymore. After all the horrible things they've been through, I think what they really want is just to rest in peace. I know our father would want us to be happy, together. He wouldn't want us to take revenge. Not like this. Not at all, even. I'll never believe that vengeance would make him happy. And that's all I want, Chester. I want him to be happy, and our mother, and you and I too. I want us all to be happy. You may be stern, self-deprecating, and stubborn as anything, but you're the most dependable, kind, and thoughtful brother I could have ever asked for. You were there for me when our father couldn't be. I love you, Chester. So, please, don't do this. Don't force this on yourself.
What was that? No. What the hell have you done?
I don't know. I never knew that much about the power of the statues to begin with. The construction of the clock tower, the massacre on Genos Island. I was just doing as I was told.
Told? Told by whom?
That would be me.
Bishop Nicholas?
Count Memoire and Sir Stoddart. You've both done splendidly. Everything is proceeding according to plan. That chime you heard? It signals that the power of the statues has been conferred to the one true God!
What? Bishop, what are you talking about? I thought you were helping me exact my revenge.
Well, of course, since we were in collusion, I explained to you the secret of the clock tower. And you placed the statues in the appropriate spots, just as I instructed. Now, their power has been drained and infused into the spirit vein that runs beneath this land. The four streams shall meet deep below the rocks of Genos Island. We're there to reunite as one and awaken Galbalan! The dark mist that's flooded the castle is merely a byproduct of this divine flow of energy. Still, I'd say you achieved your original intention quite admirably. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait. Wasn't Galbalan destroyed a long time ago?
I find it highly amusing that a descendant of Genos should be so naive about the nature of Galbalan. Destroyed? Preposterous! An ancient being like that? He was simply drained of his power, cut to pieces, and forced into a wretched sleep. But that all ends now. This world will once again be under the watchful eye of a great and mighty god!
Bishop, you're a man of the cloth. How can you say such blasphemous things?
Oh, I cast off those outmoded beliefs long ago. I, Nicholas Garland, seek a true god with true power! Not some mythical deity invented to scare children. I must say, Chester, my plan would never have succeeded so spectacularly were it not for your petty vengeance. I extend to you my deepest gratitude.
You bastard! Damn it! He's shielded. I guess I'm going to have to use this sword!
Ah, I know that blade.
Prepare to die, you filthy heretic!
You don't have the power to properly wield that sword, you fool! So, now it's your turn to try in vain, is it? Very well, Adol Kristen. Perhaps you can offer me a worthy challenge. Let's find out, shall we? Let's see what you can do!
Bishop Nicholas!
That's it? And here I thought you were to be the next Genos. You're coming with me, Chester. There's still one duty you must fulfill. Your people sealed God away, and the children must suffer for the sins of their fathers.
Wait, please! If you need a descendant of Genos, then take me, not my brother.
Oh, how touching. Such love between brother and sister. Very well. Bring her, Delarn.
Adol, thank you for everything. When you came to rescue me, I was so happy, so moved. Please, make sure Chester pulls through.
Well then, gentlemen, I bid you adieu. I hope you're looking forward to God's revival as much as I am!
So Bishop Nicholas was the puppet master behind this whole ordeal.
I just can't believe it's true. He was always such a devoted proponent of God's teachings.
But the facts are the facts, and this is no time to wallow in disillusionment. Not only has Elena been taken, but that earthquake's brought us new monsters, the likes of which we've never seen. Galbalan's resurrection is indeed nigh. The warning signs are all here. Redmont cannot survive much more of this.
Dear Lord, hear my prayer.
Let's not bother God just yet. Man's time is far from over. Bearheart? What in the world are you doing here? It's been a long time, Mayor. I spoke with Memoire at the inn. He filled me in on the situation, more or less. Thought I might lend my strength to the town's defenses. That would be most appreciated. With you here, we'll be able to stand our ground for as long as it takes. Is there anything you need for the job? Just for every able-bodied man to join the fray. And Father Pierre, I'd like for you to gather the women and children and make sure they're safe in the church.
Understood. I'll get right on it.
Now then, Adol, if you're to set off for Genos Island, there's that dock north of the town entrance, along the road to the castle. Wait, are you? You and Doki came here on a small boat, correct? The island's not far offshore. You can see it from the dock and should be able to reach it easily. Now, wait just 1 second. Elena may have been kidnapped, but you can't seriously be thinking of asking Adol to... Mayor, this young man has been guided down the path of Genos himself. Ultimately, it is his choice whether or not to go. But you know as well as I do which option he'll take. We mustn't hold him back. All we can do is give him our support. Time is precious. I'll start bolstering the town's defenses. Oh, and Adol, Chester's in the room next door. He awoke shortly after I arrived here. I believe he has something he'd like to say to you. Before you go, you may wish to pay him a visit.
I must confess, I've made a terrible mistake. I involved innocent people in my quest for vengeance. I played right into the bishop's schemes. And as a result, I helped bring about the resurrection of Galbalan. I'm not worthy to carry this sword. Please, take it. It's been handed down through generations upon generations of Genos' descendants. With it, you should be able to face the bishop on even footing. Please, save my sister. Save Elena.
Chester lapsed into a deep sleep.
Well, don't be a stranger.
Supposedly, there's a way of working on Ravel without damaging it or diluting its energy. Perfect quality smithing. If only I knew the secret, I'm confident I could pull it off and make you the shield of your dreams.
Sorry.
Thing is, there are two big obstacles standing in my way. First off, I need more Ravel ore than the miners bring back in a month, and that's a month when the quarry's open. Plus, like I said, when you pound Ravel, you damage it. It's a soft mineral by nature, so there ain't no way around it. I learned the craft from my grandfather, though, and he learned it from the masters on Genos Island. And from all the stories he used to tell, I bet the miracle workers over there knew how to do it. What do you got for me? This the one? Good to go. Come again.
Well, count your blessings.
It almost feels like we've been herded here. Rounded up like animals marked for slaughter. If push comes to shove, though, I will fight back. I'm fully prepared to take up arms and battle for home and family. I'm no warrior, but it's the only real choice I have. The alternative is to lie down and accept my fate, and I will not. I keep thinking of all the times I meant to ask Chester for sword training. How strangely ironic that would have been. The town is abuzz with tales of your daring do. I wish I had half your skill. There's not much I can do to help you, but I would like you to have this. It's not a lot, but it's all I have. And in this time of need, every little bit counts, no? You're an inspiration to us all, Adol Kristen. You're like an angel sent down from on high.
Yo, you're late. Don't give me that look. I'm not hurt that bad, and this is no time to be lying around in bed. Elena's been snatched away, right? I heard about it back in town.
Adol filled Dogi in on all the details.
Yep, that's pretty much what I figured. And I guess you were planning on going to the island all by your lonesome, right? Man, you need to learn to speak up sometimes. Just who do you think you're dealing with here? First off, the waters are choppy today. Unless you're used to it like I am, you'd never even make it to the island. So, I'm going with you, and that's that. Best make sure you got everything you need before we set off, though. I get the feeling that what we're about to face won't go down easy with the usual weapons and armor. Ready to ship off to Genos Island? All right, let's go save Elena! So, this is where Chester and Elena were born, huh? It's quiet. Too quiet. And I don't like it one bit. Let's just get going before something horrible happens. Oh, for crying out loud. Adol, I'm sorry. I won't be able to help you save Elena. Don't worry about me. You go save her, and now I go.
Dogi fell unconscious from his wounds.
I knew you'd come. At the castle, it was made perfectly clear that you have no hope of defeating us. And yet here you are, Be it gallant or foolish, you risk it all to save Elena. But I cannot let you pass.
My life or yours. The battle ends for one of us, now. Slice!
Why?
Tense! Slice!
Well, at least Stogie won't be dealing with that kind of stab wound.
Slice! Slice! Tense! Slice! Disperse! Slice! Spin!
Don't move!
Spin! Tense! Slice! Tense! Disperse! Spin! Tense! Slice! Disperse! Slice! Fly! Disperse!
Wait, I don't even know where I even pushed her.
Fly! Tense! Slice! Fly! Tense! Disperse!
Oh shit, just.
Slice!
Oh, crap. Eye lasers.
Adol, you've gotten really strong. Once, he saved my life. He saved my soul. His words, the sight of him, was all I ever had to live for. But then he went to the Ilburn's ruins, and he came back, changed. Even so, I still had faith in him. And then he and I became of one body. 12 years ago, we attacked the people of this island. Maybe this is punishment for my sins, for my blind devotion. Thank you, Adol, for saving my soul. Please, help her save Elena.
Well, we're going to hell.
Now fall!
Ow. Oh, right. I need something to, make those, die permanently. Which I don't have on me right now. Yeah, in case you're wondering about the baseline level, I'm trying to aim for... trying to aim for the level that's about 350 HP before I start finding any elixirs.
Don't move!
Oh! Ah! That better? A little bit of an FYI, yes, this game is based off of a 2004 PC game. And, well, a lot of early PC games like those that are like before 2006, they were loud by default. I'm gonna need that and a crack ton of ore. I need to figure out where the last topaz Okay, that's all the jewels.
Don't move!
Okay, I should get the hell out of Well, here we are, close to the end. Now I gotta do all those upgrades, and I'm going, how the hell did I manage to make it front to back through this dungeon with a big bunch of being under leveled and all that? Alright. Save here.
Hey, can I see that hammer for a sec?
Adol handed the Lotus Hammer to Adonis.
Oh man, I can feel it. This baby's just packed with power. Where the hell did you find something like this? Genos Island? Huh. Guess there's some truth to the rumors about that place after all. Using this hammer's energy, I can easily temper Ravel ore without damaging it. And you have no idea how big that is. I could probably make you a hell of a shield with it, if I had the materials. But that's just it. I'd need a lot of Ravel ore. Probably somewhere around 1,000 rocks. Wait, you already have 1,000 hunks of Ravel ore? Seriously? Well, damn, color me impressed. How'd you manage to get so much? And where were you keeping it? Either way, I can get started right now, if you want. No time like the present, and I'm itching to try out that hammer. Yeah. This might take a bit, so you'll probably be waiting for a while. It'll be worth it, though. Trust me. It's done! Sorry it took so long. Here you go. Try it out. See what you think. So, what's the verdict? I'm not one to toot my own horn, but I think I did a damn good job with this piece. Might have even outdone myself. I'd probably even go so far as to say it's the best piece of work I've ever produced. Just make sure you put it to good use, okay? What do you got for me? This the one? Good to go. 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 Come again.
Alright, I just need another 400 rocks. And I happen to know where to do that. It's probably a lot faster for me to do it just front to backing through the dungeon. I just need, what, 50 grand plus whatever else I need. Okay, I'm a little bit wrong. Maybe just break all those big beasts. They drop big hunks. Yeah, as long as I'm level 50, I should be fine. Yeah, that's all the ore I'm gonna need.
What do you got for me? This the one? Good to go. Come again.
Welcome. Don't be a stranger.
Then I just need 60 grand for that necklace, and then all will be right with the world. But I think I broke all the big money pots already, so... I'm thinking front to back in the dungeon is probably the better way to fund grind. Getting all those big beasts. Yeah, for leveling and the like. Oh, absolutely. Well, that hurt. Alright, well, we're almost there anyways, so let's go grab this.
Well, that's the one you want? Thank you. Don't be a stranger.
Level 50, that's fine.
I've been expecting you, Adol. I suppose your presence here means that Sister Nell is no longer with us. How disappointing. I gave her one measly task to perform, but even that proved too much for her. Oh well. I'd grown somewhat fond of her, and I suppose that was my undoing. It blinded me to her utter worthlessness. Her faith was not strong enough. And in the end, only those who truly believe in the new god shall remain. But I am all he shall ever need. My body and soul I give to him in the ritual grounds at Ilburns. I feel a stirring. God awakens. On the coming of the dawn, Humanity's pitiable, mewling existence will come to an end. And by God's true power, this world shall be remade into a paradise. Now, you shall bow down before his divine might!
Yeah, they changed the pose in this one. He's gone utterly mad.
I can feel the power of the true God!
What are you gonna say next? The one true religion is a mix of voodoo and Confucianism?
The key has already been set. No one can stop the revival of God. He is immortal. I've been expecting you, Adol. I suppose your presence here means that Sister Nell is no longer with us. How disappointing. I gave her one measly task to perform, but even that proved too much for her. Oh well. I'd grown somewhat fond of her, and I suppose that was my undoing. It blinded me to her utter worthlessness. Her faith was not strong enough. And in the end, only those who truly believe in the new God shall remain. But I am all he shall ever need. My body and soul I give to him in the ritual grounds at Ilburns. I feel a stirring. God awakens. In the coming of the dawn, humanity's pitiable, mewling existence will come to an end. And by God's true power, this world shall be remade into a paradise. Now,
You shall bow down before his divine might! I can feel it! I can feel the power of the true God!
I'll stop you!
The key has already been set. No one can stop the revival of God. He is immortal.
Oh, uh-oh. I goofed up on one thing and Oh, never mind. That was a false alarm.
I'll stop you!
already been set. No one can stop the revival of God. He is immortal.
Put that on, because I need that. So everything's maxed out. Level 50 for normal, plus all the other goodies. Yeah, I should be fine. Anything above that, I'd probably be about 52 or the like, but I think I should be at baseline. This is fine. There's been a whole bunch of other dead people here too.
What are you doing here? No, please, you have to get out of here. The bishop said I was the key. He said the life force of Genos' descendant could be used to awaken Galbaland from his sleep. It's too late for me, so please, run. Get away while you still can.
Adol, please! Run! Hurry!
Genos. I will never forget that sword or the white wings of its bearer. I loathed their radiance, the power they held over me. Loathe those of dark will, who think to summon me for their own gain. I shall reclaim the Black Ark and regain my true power. To rubble, and my name shall inspire fear and dread anew.
Like hell it will!
Chester! Why are you here?
Let me be a good brother. Just this once. Adol Christen! Use Genos' sword to defeat him! If you do, the statues will seal away his power again!
The Alpha and the Omega! Humans are such fragile creatures. You shall know my power well.
Okay, just a few more. Damn it. Cool!
It's already started to revive. I guess Genos' sword alone won't be enough.
Chester!
Over here, both of you.
I think he has some kind of plan. Come on, Adol.
Hurry. Step onto the platform. All right. Now, give me the sword and the statues.
Adol handed the brave sword and all 4 statues to Chester.
All right. Now.
Chester, what in the world are you planning?
Elena? This is goodbye. Please, take care of yourself. Okay?
What? What are you saying?
Our ancestors left behind a means of destroying the entire island. It can focus the power of the statues to a breaking point, creating a massive explosion. Given how badly wounded Galbalan is, it's certain to destroy him for good.
Wait! So you're going to use that to blow up the island? Clearly, there's something else you're not telling me.
Elena, I'm staying here. I need to use Genos' sword to activate the device.
Wait, Chester! You can't be serious. If you do that, you'll be... No! You can't! You mustn't! There has to be some other way. Why? Why should you have to die for this?
I can never make amends for the atrocities I've committed. Perhaps this way, I can face our ancestors without feeling ashamed of the man I've become. Please, Elena, try to understand.
No! I don't understand! How can you possibly suggest something like this? If you go on living, you'll find a way to redeem yourself. I know you will. You have to know that our parents would never approve of this. So please, don't leave me alone again. You can't, Chester, you can't do this.
Elena, forgive me. Elena, you have to live for me. Adol, please take care of her. And tell Dogi I'm sorry. Now, Genos' mission, and that creature that's plagued this land for such a long time, will all be put to an end. Vile fiend. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're too late.
Damn it. We can't hold out much longer. Chester, is this your doing?
Chester.
Dumbass. Hey, Adol. I don't think you'll get her to come out. It's understandable, though. She lost Chester for real this time. She's probably in a lot of pain right now. Oh, don't look so dejected. You'll see her again someday, and she'll be fine. Come on, let's go, okay? We need to say our goodbyes to everyone before shipping off. Still early in the day, though, so we might have to make it quick. I imagine they'll all be pretty busy.
Alright, I'm just gonna have a little chat with everyone in town, and then that'll be the ending, and then I'll see you on the other side of the credits.
So, Adol, you're leaving then?
Hey now, what's with that look? I know you're having a tough time dealing with what Sister Nell did. But look at it this way. Maybe she thought she was doing what she had to. She was just misguided.
Yes. You may be right. I remember when I first came here. She taught me everything I needed to know. Patient and understanding all the way. She never had an unkind word to say about anyone. Hard to believe that same person committed such atrocities at the bishop's behest. But I feel there was more to her than that. I think deep down, she really was the wonderful human being we all knew.
Yeah, I think you're right. To be honest, I never knew Bishop Nicholas very well. But Sister Nell was always one of the nicest people I'd ever met. She treated me like a little brother. I don't buy for a second that it was all just an act.
Indeed, she and Chester sinned gravely. But they were not evil. They were only human. And humans make mistakes. It is man's great contradiction. We can be so strong, yet so weak, at the same exact moment.
Good morning. Beautiful weather today, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Perfect for setting out on a long journey. There's been a lot of damage done, but that sure doesn't seem to be ruining anyone's day. I think it's because we proved that no matter how bad things get, we'll all stick together and see them through.
That's true, but what are you guys gonna do about the quarry? Until it's cleaned up, it sure ain't gonna produce much.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be fine. We just have to take it one step at a time, and before you know it, it'll be done. After all, the people of Redmont are resilient. It'll take more than this to keep us down, am I right? You know it as well as I do, Dougie.
Damn straight.
leaving us already, are you, Adol? I've been doing a lot of thinking. And you know what I've concluded? Chester gave his life to save all of Felghana. I'm convinced that that was his goal from the very start. So rather than grieving for his death, I choose to celebrate what he accomplished in life. He will be remembered.
Mayor!
I think the best thing we can do right now is focus on getting everyone to work together to build a better Felghana. That's how I'll repay my debt to Chester. In any case, Adol, you must come back to see us again. And I promise, by the time you do, I'll have turned Redmont into a world-class metropolitan utopia.
I haven't seen Elena in several days. I know just how she feels, though. I was the same way when, well, you know.
No need to worry. She's got an iron will. Not even the worst pain in the world can break somebody like her. She'll bounce back for sure. All she needs right now is time. And then she'll be good as new.
Yes, I think you're right. But still, the sooner the better. I hate to see a sweet, lovely young lady like her in such agony.
Isn't it a bit early to be setting off? Are you sure we can't convince you to stay a little longer?
Come on now, you're gonna make him feel guilty about leaving.
Well, he'll be missed. I'll be lonely around here without him for sure. I know. Maybe you can stay here, and Dogi can go off on some grand adventure in your place.
Oh, ma'ams, why you gotta bust my walls like that?
I'm just teasing. Adol, I sincerely hope I have a chance to see you again. You'll always be welcome in Redmont. And if you do come back, I'll make you one hell of a feast to celebrate.
Good morning, Adol. Awfully early start today. You going somewhere? Oh, so you're leaving. It's probably bad form to be asking you this now, but have you considered staying here with us? Everyone in town already thinks of you as one of their own. I'm sure they'd all be thrilled.
You're wasting your breath, old man. He wouldn't know what to do with himself if there were no more grand adventures in his life. The thrill of new lands is what keeps him going.
Yes, I believe I understand. I think we've just grown attached to you, Adol, but you needn't mind us. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, after all. Take care in your travels, and be sure you come visit.
Guess this is goodbye. If I go with you all the way to the dock, I know I won't be able to keep myself from getting on that boat. But like I mentioned yesterday, I think I really need to stay here and help rebuild. The monsters are gone, but the quarry's still in bad shape, and there's a lot of damage to repair. Don't think we should leave Valestine Castle in its current state either. So I'm gonna stay here for a bit, and help my homeland get back on its feet. I think that's what Chester would have wanted too. You, though, you need to continue your journey, and give everyone something to dream about. No need for the puppy dog eyes, man. If you stay in one place long enough, you know I'll catch up to you. We'll meet again, partner. I promise you that.
Adol was reassured and bid Dogi a fond, albeit temporary, farewell.
You were right, Chester. I have to be brave.
Helena?
Dogi, where's Adol?
You just missed him. He was headed toward the pier, so you might catch up with him if you run.
Okay.
Hey, watch your step along the way if you're planning to chase after him. The monsters may be gone, but that doesn't mean there aren't still cliffs and jagged rocks and stuff.
I will. Thank you, Dogi.
Go for it, Elena.
Adol, wait! Thank goodness, I caught you. Adol, I'm sorry I didn't come out to see you earlier. I owe you so much. The very least I can do is see you off. I just didn't know what to say to you. I'm so confused. But I knew that I'd always regret it if I let you leave without saying goodbye. So I had to see you. I just want to say thank you so much for everything. Because of you, I believe that Chester's finally at peace. And in the end, he saved everyone. All of Felghana. He told me I have to go on living, and I will. I believe he had no regrets. Thinking about him still hurts. But I believe that everything he did, misguided though it may have been, was to protect me, and all the other people he loved here. That's why I have to be strong. I have to stand on my own, so I can protect the people and the home I love, just like he did. And I swear that I will. Right here, on this spot, I pledge my oath to him. There's so much more I wanted to say to you, but I'll have another opportunity to say it, eventually. You'll be back. I just know you will. And once I fulfilled my oath, I hope to see you again and tell you all about it.
Adol nodded firmly.
I'll be looking forward to that day. Goodbye, Adol. I'm really glad I met you.
And there you have it. That was East Memoire, the Oath in Felghana. Now, alright. As far as if I'm gonna do this game again, maybe not with the PC version, but this version, well, yeah, I'll do it on hard mode eventually. Now, whether that's gonna be close to the end of this year or maybe sometime next, that remains to be seen, but yeah, I want to do that one, and then maybe for kicks and giggles, do it on Inferno. But yeah, no guarantees I'm gonna survive Inferno, but that will be on New Game Plus. Hard, I can do on my own. Nightmare, I'm like, yeah, no. But yeah, I would say doing this on hard would probably be about maybe 4 or 5 sessions, depending on how much grind time I want to split into this, or how much time I'm going to split between venues. I think I lucked out on this run, just doing multiple venues at once. Just doing Tigray to start, and then all of Elburns, Mount Eldurm, and the lower mines all in one go, and then here, both Valestine Castle and Genos Island. Yeah, the one thing that I still have to rag on about this version, especially compared to the PSP version, is I'm going, why no fine D-pad movement support? Some of the dungeons, I would probably prefer to have that for just a little bit better platforming control, because, yeah, Switch sticks aren't exactly the best on the planet when it comes to precision work. What else? What else in the world of East? Ark in the Pishtim. I really need to give that another whirl. I'm wondering if they'll give that the Memoire treatment, but I don't know what they can possibly do with that. Origin already has an updated console release though, but the PC version as it is on Steam, it's perfectly fine as is. Well, on Steam or GOG, that release is perfectly fine. I don't know if I want to do the Switch version of that anytime soon. Again, that's like normal or hard, and then whether I want to do the EX route for each character or not. It's not really so much EX as a route, it's more or less a tweaking of how the character mechanics play. But I don't know if I want to do that solo or if I want to bring someone along for that one. As far as the East party installments, I've already done East 7 a second time, so or at least since moving here, so no point in that. Memories of Celceta. I know I've said I want to do that again. I've heard that the Memoire version for Switch is coming out next year, so I'll probably hold out for that one. And then, Kevin, I think I need to do again, but as far as like, if someone asks, are you ever going to touch the Dawn of East or Mask of the Sun? I've been leaning on no for that in quite a while. And then, yeah, I got stuck on something in the Dawn of East, and I kind of got pissed off right then and there. I'm going, wait, I have to do this 3 more times? The fire floor puzzle. yeah, wasn't digging that. As far as like doing the PC version of the Oath and Felghana, maybe, but in all fairness though, I think the one thing I would probably do with that is try to find like the version on GOG that was preceding the voice acting patch. Or at least if you want to figure out how some of the original dialogue was written, then use the release that wasn't dependent on the handheld translation. Or at least stuff that was slightly different. But yeah, mechanically though, PC and handheld versions, I would say the biggest tweak for the handheld or console versions is the double boosting mechanic, where you can still heal during boss fights. But yeah, the Memoire version of Oath, I'm thinking of doing maybe twice more. If you're gonna ask me if I'm gonna do the PSP version of this, I kinda don't see the point. Not when Memoire pretty much already does everything the PSP version does and then some. And the one thing that I've really neglected to talk about, but maybe next time if I bring Matt or the other guys here, the avenue of where you could go with using the Oath and Felghana if you ever had the bright idea to try to remake Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. There was a reason I did Wanderers from East followed by this one. Same story, or at least the same base story, a little bit more fleshing out of the characters. And then the one thing I really wanted to get at was thinking, hey, maybe changing a side-scroller to a top-down hack and slash maybe isn't that bad of an idea. So I'm thinking from a Zelda perspective, I'm thinking maybe that's just because of how much fun I had with the installments Capcom helped out with. The Oracle games and Minish Cap being the big ones. Pair that with how fast-paced relatively the combat in Wind Waker felt, or at least how buttery smooth it was, and I'm thinking, hey, maybe the Oath and Felghana route isn't a bad idea after all. But, the question is, though, I don't think really Falcom works on the Arc engine anymore. They stopped after Trails to Azure, as far as I can recall, when they moved over to Cold Steel and ran everything off of there. I would have been fond, or at least, I would have been a fan if they went with Arc Engine, but I'm going, if that's not a viable path, I'm going, who reasonably could you trust, you know, to have a mix of platforming, puzzle, and hack and slash action, and that's been kind of a hard one for me to gauge. I think I said platinum just for that reason, but yeah, I might have to do something with a bit of the audio next time. Again, this is just my first time doing a Oath on this platform, but hey, at least it's nice enough to have a...
Paddle?
At least it's nice enough to have proper sliders. Maybe I'll do the boss rush one of these days to unlock more of the gallery. But yeah, one thing's for sure, yeah, I have to beat the game on some higher difficulties to unlock more of these. That and finish off some of the boss rushes. I want to say that you don't have to clear like one difficulty at a time, as long as you beat some difficulty and then it'll count for everything below it. Yeah. I would love to redo Donna, but yeah, that is whenever I don't have anything legitimately in the backlog to do anymore. Then I'll give Donna a revisit, but a 50-hour adventure revisit is something not really in the cards for me right now. Maybe the one instant I decide to hang up live streaming, I guess I could do a revisit of Donna as my last one. Not sure if I want to redo Nox, though. Alright, well, that is it with East, the Oath, and Felghana. Alright, so the next few Saturdays, I do have a couple of other titles in mind, so don't worry about it. I'm not completely starved for ideas yet. As far as other Falcom commitments go, yeah, I'm still doing Trails of Cold Steel 2's endgame for the next few on or off days later this month, so don't worry. I'll be getting that done come hell or high water by the end of October. As far as starting Trails of Cold Steel 3, I know I'm going to be taking a break during the winter holidays, so yeah, that's why I've been a little bit hesitant to think about starting that right off the bat, because I'm going, yeah, it would make a lot of sense, but then I'm going, wait a minute, I'm going to be on a multi-week break. And then I'd be forgetting about half the stuff I've been doing, so yeah, yeah, if you probably know how I schedule things out, I am not a big fan of doing a major RPG in the winter time and then going, nope. Yeah, that's just not how I roll. Yeah, if there's time for the next few Saturdays, then maybe I could revisit an East title, but honestly though, I've already done 1 and 2, both the TurboGrafx version and Chronicles, so yeah, I am thinking maybe not with that. Wanderers and Oath, no, that's already been just done. An Origin, I would rather try to find like 15 weeks to do that. Assuming I can do each route within 5 split days. I got so many long ones ahead of me, but, well, we'll worry about that when it comes to that. Alright, well, that has been East Memoire, the Oath in Felghana. Yeah. If the guys want to do this with me, then I'll do it on hard, or God willing, Inferno. Yeah, I'll just do Inferno on New Game Plus from a hard save. Because I don't think I would not have enough good perks from normal, or at least not enough points to carry over from normal to Inferno and make it out unscathed. I'd rather do it from hard. And then, yeah, if I want to do East Origin again, yeah, I'll do those on hard, but whether they're EX or not, I don't know. I've already done one run normally, and then the last run I did was EX. So, yeah, I think that'll just be a coin flip on what I'm going to do with each character's route, but I wouldn't be surprised if I just pick one or the other. But, yeah, I'd rather not worry about that right now. Okay. I don't have much else to say other than, well, thank you guys for sticking around for this. Don't worry. We'll find more adventures. We'll find more. But yeah, honestly, of all the things Falcom could have been doing, I'm going, okay, I can understand redoing Trails in the Sky, but I'm going, ooh, it's like, you guys are just doing the first one for now. I'm going, I hope you guys can follow it up well when you remake Trails in the Sky SC, because, yeah, if you dong up doing second chapter, we're gonna have a problem. But I'm just going, you guys doing Trails first, and then I'm going, hey, are you guys ever gonna touch the 5th East installment anytime soon? Mostly because Donna takes place right after that, and spoiler alert for Nox, Nox references what happens in Kefin. I'm like, come on, you guys. Whereas, like, yeah, Memoire and Oath pretty much followed Ark's lead, but still, I'm like, just that one missing gap. Or if you guys, or if they end up doing the Memoire treatment to Ark first, I'm going, But that's enough ranting for now. Anyways, thank you guys for coming by. We'll see you guys next time for the next adventure. But in the meantime, stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody.